Hi guys, welcome to another RGI Easy Sewing session with myself, Avena Prince. And today's session is basically to close up our series on body shapes. Now, if this is the first video you are seeing in this series, know this is the last of 7 videos. So we have the first one up in the link up here for you that you can go to, and all the other videos are below, so you can go through them and just learn about the different shapes and what garments will flatter those figures. In today's video, I will give you general tips to consider in spite of whatever body shape you are. So let's do this. Okay guys, so I actually made a list because I want to ensure that I cover as much information as possible. I'm going to give you 10 of them, and then I will give you one extra that I am sure you will appreciate. So the first thing in wearing garments that flatter your shape is to actually know what shape you are. Remember, our first video was specifically on that topic, so we're not going to delve too much into that, but you need to know what shape you are, and there are basically 5 different shapes. Of course, there are other shapes in between, but generally there are 5 shapes and all the information is below. So the first point is to know what shape you are, and also while we're on that, you want to accept that you are the shape that you are. The second thing to keep in mind is that size is not the only factor. So you can be a plus size pear or a plus size hourglass, as well as you can be a slim apple or a slim strawberry. Number 3, keep in mind body shapes can change. You remember in our earlier videos we mentioned the singer Adele and the change that she has gone through. Another celebrity who has gone through a shape change is Rebel Wilson. Number 4, wear garments in your size. It doesn't matter what size you are. If your garments are too big or too small, they will not flatter your body. Now guys, the 5th tip, one of the main tricks to styles that flatter is to ensure that you maintain balance. We've gone over how to maintain balance for the different shapes in our previous videos. So if you are looking for that information for any particular shape, it's in the link below. Tip number 6 is to keep in mind the effects of colors and to remember that dark colors make areas look slimmer. So if there's any area that you want to make appear smaller, then of course you want to go for darker colors. Number 7, and this one is especially for people who are pear-shaped or hourglass. Now, I know it is often difficult to get garments, especially the bottoms, your trousers, your skirts, to get these garments that actually fit your waist, because oftentimes you can get the hip measurement, you can't get the waist measurement, and this is because of your beautiful curves. Now, in cases like that, in our video on the hourglass, I mentioned having garments custom made, but that can also be pricey. So a second option to that is actually to have a seamstress or a tailor adjust garments that you purchase. So the waist of your garments can be adjusted so that you have a snug fit. Now, tip number 8, and this might be a little bit contrary to the tip on balance, is to draw attention to the areas you are most comfortable with. And to do that, you can use prints, embellishments, jewelry, patterns. These things will help you to draw attention to the places that you feel confident about and where you would really want people to pay attention to. Tip number 9, belts and embellishments at the waist would help to draw attention to that area, as well as create a slimming effect. Now you guys, for our 10th tip, I know that many of you are already familiar with the need to have a little black dress. We will talk about that in another video, but I also want to suggest to you the need for every woman to have a wrap dress. So if you have looked at most of our videos, and if you haven't, again, the links are down below that you can go ahead and take a look at them. For most of the shapes, one thing that kept coming up was the advantage of having a wrap dress and the illusions that that dress can create. In spite of whatever shape you are, I recommend that you should have at least one wrap dress. Now guys, for our bonus tip, and maybe it's not a tip, maybe it's more like a point, I want to stress that all shapes are beautiful. The main thing is to ensure that you wear styles that flatter, and most importantly that you are comfortable in what you wear. if you are comfortable in the garments that you wear, then of course that is going to bring out your confidence, and the confidence looks good on everyone. Until next time, bye.